All right, I'm on hole number 4 of the Paradise Islands tournament. I'm in the opening round of the Ricky division. Hole number 4 is Oasis. Hole number 7. Da 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 da. All right, I'm coming at this hole different. So I'm coming at this hole with a Guardian and a Katana. Guardian and a cat. And I'm going to, this is a brand new shot for me. I've been doing, okay, I'll go back and look at it so I can get it in my mind exactly what it is that I'm trying to do here. So in the past, I've played this hole, hold on, damn rookie. Let's get back to the picture here. Now let's get back to the picture. There we go. So in the past, I've hit from the Pro Tees, I've used this, and I'm not a fan of that at all. But I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do when you're a pro. And if you're a rookie, you can get your red line depending on what ball you. I think if you bring like a lower developed ball, like a Navigator, you can get a little bit of a window down here, and you can come at it with a sniper. Or you can bring a bigger power ball, and you can get up here with a Guardian, and you can stick it on the green and go right for the cup. And I've done this shot, and I've done this shot, and I've done this shot a few times. But what I'm trying to do is a rough bump here. And so when I first came out and looked at it, like just like glancing at the cup, it lends itself to like the line going to the cup. Like you start off down here, but down here, the ball guide seems like it's one of those things where it wants to go back and forth, back and forth. And normally when that happens, if you get closer to the hole, you can get out of that zone, but you can't get any closer to the hole. So I was looking at this the other day. I came on here with a 3 side spin ball, and instead of going at it like this, I thought, well, hell, you got this rough that goes all the way across the other side. You could hit from the middle. But I found a spot over here on this side where you can bring in left-hand side spin and bring the ball to the hole like this. And the way that there's moguls right here and there's moguls right here, but there's a little teeny dry riverbed running right down through the middle. And you could get, if you can catch that dry little riverbed going there, you'll actually funneling up towards the hole. So this is the second time I've shot this shot trying to figure out what the area is over there. So I have no idea like what the adjustment is or where the area is supposed to be at. So I'm just going to go out there and we're going to try this shot because I think this is the spot that I want to pick this week as far as a rough bump. So I have 2 opportunities in this account to get this shot dialed in before I start playing it in my main account. But that's where I'm going. That's my goal. Okay. So let's shut that stuff off. Let's get back in there and let's do it. I got to go talk to a man about a horse, so I'll be right back. All right, so let's go pick some clubs here. I'm going to take a Guardian. And I don't know that I need the Guardian because from that spot over there, I don't think I have to put on a whole lot of top spin, back spin, or anything over there. The other side, if you're on the left, I think you have to put a whole bunch of maneuver on the ball. But I think if you're on the right-hand side, it takes very little adjustment. So a sniper would probably be better. Let's just make sure I got one in both bags. My Katana. Okay, here we go. So I was talking, my teammate Kyle has hit several hole-in-ones down here, but I think he's doing the rough bump on the left-hand side. And I talked to my teammate Mike, and he's like, why are you changing on this hole? And the deal is that I haven't had a lot of success on this hole. It's been a hole that, I mean, I haven't gotten a lot of pars on it, but I've gotten a lot of birdies. And my whole thing is I want to try and increase my ability to get a hole-in-one. See if we can find the spot that'll line up. I'm trying to get away from those. That's all the side spin that I got in there. You start to get to a certain point, it wants to break. Well, that's not going to work from over there. I'm not going to be able to get enough. I'm going to try the shot here, though. 4-2. There's 3-6. Isn't it perfect? I didn't do any extra wind adjustment. I just wanted to see what that looks like down there, whether I could get it. You definitely want to adjust out a little bit more for the wind because you can see where I hit. I barely hit the rough. So I think the only way to do that is to go from the middle. But you can see as soon as you get to the middle of that rough area, how the ball guide started appearing and disappearing, and it was jumping forward and jumping back because you're getting caught up in those moguls, and the ball guide gets confused, and it's like, hey, dude, like 1 second I'm on the mogul on a hill, and then the next second I'm on the side and I'm clipping around, and the ball guide gets confused and it doesn't know what to do. But when I was to the right-hand side, there's a trough right there. And the way the wind was blowing, I definitely needed to take out more wind. And I know that on my notes, I have an adjustment to do on this hole. I have a 20% wind adjustment. So, but I'm not sure that I can get my ball guide to actually go at the hole from up there. I was hoping that the left-hand side spin, there was enough on a 3 side spin ball. That might not work. I'm going to keep working that side over there though, because I'm going to work that rough area until I find a spot. But with the little bit of movement that I did have to put on up there at the top, I could have used a sniper. This is the par 3 that I came into this tournament with. Like, I have zero, like, it's just a par 3. Go up there and get your birdie and go home. This is a par 3 that eats people's lunch. And so go up there, get your birdie. Don't be in that group. Don't be in that 20 or 30% that end up epic failing on this. There's only going to be a small percentage, less than 5%, that actually get a hole-in-one on it, because it's a low percentage hole-in-one hole. And so it would be nice to work yourself into that 5%, but the main goal on that hole is to get a birdie and get the hell away from it. I'd like to change that though, because sometimes we've had holes like that fish hole was in a tournament one time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop and figure out how to play this hole, because I'm tired of this hole being a not like it's not even a hole where like we just need to get our birdie and leave, and we may be able to find some way to increase our odds. All right, that was hole number 4 of the Paradise Islands tournament. Thanks for watching.